Guys, we have 3 episodes and then a 2-part finale.
So
we are
5
closing
episodes
in.
After this?
No, 4 episodes after this. 3 episodes.
Oh, you're including this one. 3 episodes.
Yes, including this.
Oh, okay.
We have 3 episodes and then a 2-part finale. So we finished this. We have 2 more to watch Sunday and 2 more to watch Sunday. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Lost on the Couch. Hassan, what's your name?
Hassan.
Zola, what's your name?
Zola.
And Audrey, what's your
I'm
name?
Audrey.
And you're Dave.
That's
Gee,
Dave.
thanks. I'm David. Ever since I told these guys that the commenters kept calling me Dave, they've
get
been
called
calling me
Dave
Dave.
a lot.
So I think I'm just going to accept it because
We're
that's
on
what
your side.
that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that my friends are on my side, but they
Nope.
sided with the commenters. That's what
Like
happens.
Zola said, needs new friends.
I'm just never going to tell them anything about the commenters ever again.
No.
Last
Love
episode.
you guys.
Last episode was about who? Whom?
Sun and Jin.
Sun.
And Sun was pregnant through Jin's now sterile semen because of the island.
Not now sterile.
Now non-sterile.
Yes.
Fertile.
Thank you. Fertile semen.
He's got super fertile semen.
5 times.
5 times as much as he had before.
More effective.
That's wrong with them.
Isn't it
Maybe-
funny that the island seems to increase male sperm, so all the women are going to be getting pregnant
women's
and
chances
dying.
of survival? Yeah. Funny
Isn't
how that
interesting?
works.
Very
Patriarchy right there.
interesting. The island is sexist, is what it is. No.
It is.
Or the island's just trying to kill all the humans off of it.
Yeah, because then they wouldn't be able to
True.
reproduce, and then everyone would end up dying, and there'd be no one there.
And go back to being an abandoned island.
Ooh, I like that theory. Interesting.
Maybe it's trying to evict the intruders.
It just wants polar bears and no one else.
Or it doesn't like that sonic boom barrier at all, and it's really mad.
And the smoke monster is upset.
Yeah.
Couldn't get through it. Dang it, couldn't get through. They foiled my plan.
Back to
Every
killing
day.
pregnant women.
The smoke monster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Has the smoke monster killed a pregnant woman?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Why
Maybe.
don't they know much about the smoke monster?
That's what Juliet said. We don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but we know it doesn't like our fence.
But why don't they know?
Also,
what it
can
is?
we just talk about, as researchers and scientists, that's not your main focus after you discover that?
What?
They're
The
still focused on, like, fertility
You talking
when
about
there's,
Dharma
like, a
or
crazy...
the others?
black
The
smoke.
others? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
you're a
good
bunch
point.
of researchers, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, the smoke monster thing, like, casual. But, like, why are all the women dying? Like,
That's so interesting that you bring up that point. Keep
It's
that in
just so
mind.
odd.
Keep that in mind this episode. That's not a spoiler. I'll just say
maybe
that.
it's
Keep
because
that
they
idea.
already know, and Juliet's a liar. And
Could
Maybe
be.
the Brig is the name of this black smoke.
The brig.
That'd be
What is a
interesting.
brig?
I don't know. Is it something to do with ships?
It is.
What is it, though?
It's like some kind of hold in a ship, I
Is it a
think.
big rig?
No.
You just combine the words. Big rig, brig.
Honest guess.
Is Lost, is that like a...
Losing.
Long cost.
There you go. Long cost. Anyways...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we learned that Sun's pregnant and
Oh
doomed
my
to
gosh.
die in 2 months, according to Juliet. And she saw her baby, and they couldn't tell if it was a boy or girl. Because she got pregnant how many days ago? Do you remember the number?
53.
Wow! I'm impressed. Do you remember
I was
the
gonna say
numbers?
56.
It's been a while since we've heard them.
Oh, I do. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 45.
Wrong.
Damn it!
Last one is this number of minutes.
21.
This
What?
number of minutes.
44.
Oh my gosh.
42.
Yes. You literally guessed every single number on the screen
No,
except
I
for
was gonna
14.
say it was between 0,
19.
0 and 42.
Also, I just want you to know earlier, before we even started watching, you guys were having a phone conversation. I was the only one paying attention to Hassan. And he was
Oh,
trying to unlock
I
your
messed up.
phone. And he pulled out his phone and looked up the numbers from Lost because he couldn't remember.
Oh my gosh.
And I could hear the voice of like the video being like,
Saeed.
Lost and Saeed and Jin.
Oh my
And
gosh,
I was
you
like,
can't look up stuff about
what
Lost.
is he
Just the
doing?
numbers.
You can't look
And
up
then
stuff.
he goes, great, now I know them. And this unlocks your phone. I was like,
Dude, I didn't
I was
know
so
it
impressed
started...
you knew the numbers just now.
I know, I was impressed
That's
too,
why,
but
because
I knew something was
fresh
going
in
on
his
between
brain.
you two because I was like, how did he get into my phone? He
I
just
was
said he didn't know the
cracking
numbers.
up like the whole time, and no one was paying attention to him, and I was just like,
You know, watching this whole show,
42?
you know what I'm most looking forward to?
What? Reddit?
The honest trailer for it.
Honest trailer. There's so many good things. There's how it should have ended. Honest trailer. All the Jimmy Kimmel interviews. There's so many cool things to watch after this.
I feel like there was something they were
parodies.
supposed to show us last week or something.
It wasn't last week, but
At the end of season 3.
at the end of
you
season
said?
3, we'll watch something.
My
But
cats
there
are-
is a compilation of how many times Michael says Walt.
Oh
They took my son.
Gosh, that's so
There's a hilarious
annoying.
compilation. So, whose episode is going to be about? We're diving right in, but quickly, whose episode?
I'm tired of being wrong, so I'm gonna say Desmond.
We just had a Desmond episode, 2 episodes ago. But you could be right.
Locke.
Locke. We kind of had a Locke episode, 7 episodes
Okay,
ago.
Charlie.
Oh, that's a good guess. We haven't had a Charlie in it forever.
Because
And he's
Brig
going to die.
sounds like some United Kingdom thing.
Okay. Your guess is Charlie. Zola, you said Locke. Audrey,
I'm
you
just
can't
gonna
guess
go
the same as anyone else.
Real wild. Are you ready?
Born.
Michael and Walt.
That'd be so unfair if you were right.
The Brig, it's a ship. They left on a ship.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't think it's. They're
You've
gonna
been
come
right
back
before.
soon, but
Yeah, you
that
had
would be
miraculous predictions
that's what
before.
I hope.
You hope for a Michael and Walt episode.
That'd be nice, but
What if we never see Michael and Walt for the rest of the series?
I will be.
Would that be upsetting?
I'd
Yeah,
be annoyed.
No.
I would be.
I wouldn't be upset.
You wouldn't be upset.
I'm waiting for it.
Because then
Like,
we'd know they actually made it out.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I was upset at this point that we hadn't seen them so far.
If the whole island is just some giant social experiment where
Yes.
they apologize to them to the end, I'm gonna hang myself from my balls.
You don't want it to be a social experiment.
No.
A lot of what they're doing is already very social experimenty.
That's
no.
true.
He's saying like in the end they pulled them all out, and then they're like, "Sorry, we experimented on you. It's all fake.
No
Go
one's
home.
Go
dead.
home now."
Yeah.
No one's dead. Oh yeah.
That would be wild.
Good or
Yeah.
bad?
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super unethical. Would not be happy with
That's
that.
not what he's
Total
talking about.
purgatory.
I know, but I'm saying I wouldn't be happy
Slashers,
about it either.
Same.
Like it would just be a weird ending.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the ending.
I hope not.
Let's look at David in his eyes.
I think you should keep theorizing about social experiments and stuff like that as we go, because that you said that early on when the others were terrorizing them and when like they kept seeing their dead father and stuff. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy.
What's he watching? The outside world? Or he's reading his file about himself? Or the file about his dad?
What the heck?
Why did you bring him here?
I've already said we didn't.
You want me to ask him how he got here?
Be my guest.
Why would he bite him? What the heck?
Don't you know where we are?
What does he mean? I'm afraid we don't have time to deal with that right now, John. We're going to a new place. Would you like to come with us?
Also, I don't believe that he came out of a magical box because he said, "Go get me the man from Tallahassee."
Oops, I did it again.
I can't sleep if I'm not in my own tent.
Go to your tent.
Aww. She should sleep next to him. Considering Juliet wants to, like...
Take samples.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
What the hell are you doing?
Want to take a leak?
Yeah, well, so are we.
He's like, "What's in that tent?"
Oh, James.
So now that you're back from your blow up everything that could get us off the island tour, how about you tell me why you joined up with the damn enemy?
Because a few hours ago I snuck into Ben's tent and kidnapped him.
And you came all the way back here to tell me this
Because this is the same man who tortured you. I want you to kill him.
Who is he to do that?
you want him dead. You can't.
I'm not a murderer.
Neither am I.
Except for the man you killed in Sydney. They got files on us, James.
And where their files got their facts from.
What's creepy is that they have files and know things about them that no
Please
one
don't tell anyone that I was
should
here.
know.
Damn it! Wait up!
I feel like Sawyer's gonna make the same mistake twice, or almost make the same mistake twice. Like the guy in the body bag that
There.
he once killed is actually his dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's his dad. Oh,
What's that? Juliet is gathering information for us at your former camp. She's determining if any of the women are pregnant. Then we're going to go in and take them.
Well,
believe I have you to thank for this, John. The minute you showed up, I started to feel pins and needles. I can't wait to show you what this island can do. You're not ready.
No, I'm ready.
No, John, you're not. You'll never be free until you release the hold that your father has over you. Why do you think you brought him here?
Oh, the magic box.
Magic box is a metaphor, John. I can't show you anything until you can show me that you're ready and willing to be one of us. They need to make a gesture of free will,
A sacrifice.
of commitment. That's why you're gonna have to kill your father.
It's a cult. No.
We have to tell Jack. Can you give me a word that Jack can be trusted? And that woman he's spending all his time with. 2 weeks ago, she had your friends in cages. So you better bring us someone we can trust.
So what else is in it? That your parents died when you were very young. But it doesn't say why your father shot your mother. That must have been hard for you.
I feel like what if he's taking Sawyer away from the camp so they can
Criminal
take
record? Why did you choose the name Sawyer?
How stupid do you think I am? Huh? I've already been caught by Ben once. What do you want from me?
Bringing you there to do exactly what I said, to kill Ben.
Why did you come back to get me?
I had to.
Why me? Why won't you do it yourself? I can't! I can't! I can't do it!
That's why I came back for you.
Get up.
Thank you, Sawyer. That's my reaction.
I'll go to wherever you got him. I ain't killing nobody. You understand me? I understand.
I think Locke's in on it.
When you hear what he has to say, you'll change your mind.
I think we've seen Locke get set up so many times. Like, this is just making me think of when he was on that, like, farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they use him because he was
Manipulated.
Yeah, and then being in this new place just gives me those same vibes.
Hello, Ellie.
I haven't seen Saeed in a while.
Oh, they're getting Saeed because they can't trust Jack.
Mhm.
Oh.
Can you keep a secret?
Saeed's like, no shit.
I also extract secrets.
My name's Saeed Jarrah. From where exactly did you take off?
A ship about 80 nautical miles west of here.
You told my friends the wreckage of Flight 815 was discovered.
They found the entire plane off the coast of Bali in an ocean trench 4 miles deep. The bodies were all there.
So if you weren't looking for us, then who were you looking for?
Him. My company was hired by a woman named Penelope Wigmore.
See?
I don't know why. I never met her. We were given coordinates in the middle of the bloody ocean. I was flying back for the ship when all of a sudden the clouds cleared and I saw land. The instruments started spinning. I grabbed my chute and I bailed.
And I take it you have no means whatsoever of communicating with that freighter of yours.
Remind me not to rescue you, Saeed.
Wake up, John. It's time.
Kill his dad in the middle of the night?
No, it won't be easy. But the quicker the better.
You expect him to kill me?
The hesitation that you're feeling is just a part of you that still feels like he has a perfectly good explanation for stealing your kidney. Don't you want to be free from him?
The hesitation he's feeling is because he is a spineless.
Shut up!
Why would you taunt the guy who's...
All he wants is his dad.
Shut up! I said shut up! As long as he's still breathing, you'll still be that same sad, pathetic little man that was kicked off his walkabout tour.
Oh, he's like actually cutting.
I'll be here the rest of the week, John, if you change your mind.
I'm sorry. He's not who we thought he was.
What? You're telling me everyone there went through something like that? I don't believe that. It's so manipulative.
Richard is there.
You're just gonna kill your dad in front of some children? Like, is this just so weird?
The ship. You think that's Rousseau's ship?
Just kidding, I don't know if that's real.
The Black Hawk.
That's not where they got the dynamite, right? That was from some
Yeah,
other ship.
Nope, this is where they got the dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Some boxes.
That'd be dynamite.
You really kidnapped a little bastard. We ain't killing him.
Wherever you say, James.
There's no way that that's been.
Well.
What are you doing? Open the damn door! Shut up! Shut up!
Who the hell are you?
I've never seen equipment this sophisticated. Whatever that interference is, it's blocking our ability to send our own transmission.
What's that?
I want you to keep this very quiet.
Keep what very quiet?
Oh no.
Never tell Kate anything.
Rousseau.
Rousseau. What brings you to the Black Rock?
Dynamite.
Crates are right over there.
Completely healed.
We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Richard.
Bothers me how some people look so clean and then like
He
crazy.
wanted to embarrass you. Ben knew you weren't going to kill your own father. He put you in front of everyone in our camp just so they could all watch you fail. Because when word got back here that there was a man with a broken spine on the plane suddenly walk again, well, people here began to get very excited because that could only happen to someone who was extremely special. But Ben doesn't want anyone to think you're special, John. We're wasting our time with novelties like fertility problems. We're looking for someone to remind us that we're here for more important reasons. Your father has to go, John. And since you're not going to do it,
Susie gives him the file on Sawyer.
I'll suggest someone else.
Dang, that's heartless.
Oh, this is the guy that conned James's
Why would
mother.
Sawyer kill my father? He doesn't even know him.
Hey, Brady.
Wow, this is the person James is after. The man from Tallahassee.
Oh, his father's the reason. Yeah, he's the guy who conned his mom.
Do you think so?
Bald-headed bastard outside the door is my son. Come again. As in, I'm his father.
How did you get here? To the island.
I'm driving down I-10 through Tallahassee when bam, I go right into the divider at 70 miles an hour. The next thing I know, paramedics are strapping me to a gurney, stuffing me in the back of an ambulance, and then nothing. I wake up in a dark room, tied up, gag in my mouth, and when the door opens, I'm looking up at the same man I threw out a window. My dead son.
Dead.
He's dead because you threw him out a window.
Paralyzed him. Permanently. He's dead because the plane he was flying on crashed in the Pacific.
We didn't crash in the Pacific. We crashed here on this island.
You sure it's an island?
Well, what else is it?
Little hot for heaven, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Why did you throw Rock out a window?
He was becoming a nuisance. I conned him into giving me one of his kidneys.
Come.
Conned.
What's your name?
I've been Alan Sewell, Anthony Cooper, Tom Sawyer, Lewis Jackson.
Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. How about that?
How about what?
Sawyer's my name, too.
What?
Oh.
I'm shook.
You're not taking him? You're trying to put me in my place or embarrass me?
Where would you get a ridiculous idea like that?
Well, you can't leave me.
Don't
You
tell
can't
me what I can't do, John.
But I thought I was special.
Well, everyone makes mistakes. Unless you're carrying your father's body on your back, don't bother.
So weird.
You ever been to Jasper, Alabama?
Don't tell me I'm your daddy.
You killed my daddy.
This is crazy.
Read it.
Dear Mr. Sawyer. What is this?
Just read it.
You had sex with my mother. He got angry and he killed my mother, and then he killed himself. Blah, 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 blah. If your mother was one of the
Mary. Her name was Mary.
I remember her. She practically begged me to take her $38,000. It ain't my fault your dad overreacted. And I'm sure he's down here somewhere. Maybe you could take this up with him? Okay.
Yikes.
Thank you.
That was
What a
wild.
deceitful human being.
I need to talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
Anything you want to say to me?
Oh my god.
Not this. She's the reason no one wants to tell you that there's a woman in Hurley's tent who parachuted onto the island yesterday.
Why didn't anyone tell me this?
Because they don't trust you.
I told you, because they don't trust you.
How is she supposed to contact her boat?
Phone radio thing. Ty's trying to get it to work. We should tell her. Tell me what? We should tell her.
Not yet.
What? You can't just say something like that.
You can go back now.
Why did you do this?
He ruined my life, and you ruined yours, and he had it coming.
Who are you to play God?
Juliet is a mole. He sent her back to find out which of our women were pregnant. 3 days from now, there's going to be a raid on the beach, and they're going to take them.
Why are you telling me?
I'm on my own journey now.
You ain't gonna believe me. I've been saying that since you showed up.
Ooh, he stole
I
it.
believe you now.
Is it true that he threw you out a window? That you are a cripple?
Not anymore.
He's gonna go back. He doesn't like being told that he's not ready or he can't do it. What?
Wow, new end credit.
Nope, it's the same.
Damn it. The man behind the curtain? Who's the man behind the curtain?
Oh gosh.
The great assist?
Oh gosh.
Stop,
Keep
Hassan.
them coming, baby.
Oh.
Crazy.
What'd you think of the
That was
episode?
wild. That was a lot.
Well, at least Sawyer knows who it is, but that's bad on Locke to like have Sawyer.
He made him do it.
Yeah.
I don't think he made him do it in the end.
Oh, come on, David.
I'm just saying, I think it was Sawyer's choice if he wanted to murder him right there.
Oh, come on, David.
But also,
Yeah, I mean,
Sawyer was going to choose it, and Locke knew it.
Well, more
Yeah.
like Locke did the premeditation.
That was first
And
degree
caused
murder.
the-
Yeah, and he locked him in the room with him, so it's like...
Yeah, and then Sawyer ended up like.
That was conspiracy. They
I'm-
conspired to murder that man.
Right.
And Locke was the
I
mastermind.
consider
That's
it.
first
Well, no.
degree.
I consider Ben to be the mastermind, or Richard, because Locke couldn't do it. Locke wasn't a killer, and he was kind of being manipulated, and then also was, passed that manipulation on to Sawyer. So I don't think it was like.
He knew what was going to happen. So.
Oh yeah, because he wanted it done. He wanted his dad dead.
Yeah,
So
also
it's
he's
conspiracy.
definitely going back to Ben.
Because Ben said what?
He said, unless you come carrying your dad on your back, don't bother.
Don't bother following us. Yeah.
There you go. There's intent.
And he
now.
said I would leave a trail for you. I
Um,
think the Juliet and Jack thing's super sketchy.
Dude,
That was interesting.
the fact that he even trusts Juliet like that, and the fact that Kate told him right
I know.
away was
Facts.
like,
I'm saying you can't tell her anything.
are you kidding me, Kate? You did exactly what we thought you were gonna do.
But Jack and Juliet have some kind of secret.
Yeah, but
What
like,
is that?
even if Jack had said like, "Oh, I'm anything you could say for me, you could say for her," I
Yeah.
would have just turned right around. I would have been like, "Okay,
Yeah, but also
peace."
Enjoy the island.
But
Alright, have fun.
Exactly.
we see where his loyalties lie, because why is Kate able to say anything in front of Juliet, but him and Juliet can't tell Kate anything?
No, that's why he's being
He's
stupid.
being so stupid.
Dude.
And
but
now
also
Sawyer's gonna
Kate.
come back with that tape.
Kate's stupid too, though. Like,
Yeah, they're all stupid.
Bunch of
I
flawed
love them.
characters for
Kate, why would you just say it in front of Juliet, knowing that she's probably the one who could have ruined all of this? You're just like, yeah, I'm about to say it in front of her to prove something
He's
to
just
Jack.
so dumb.
Yay!
Yeah, the worst thing in that entire scenario was how she happened to walk by while they're fixing the phone.
I know, that was pretty
I was
bad.
like, oh,
How Kate did?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could have just been like, oh, when we were like camping, we found it in a backpack in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
If Saeed made that decision to tell her.
Yeah.
Tell
Which
her
was
everything.
dumb too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
he
see,
knows
they're
how
all
she is.
stupid.
I love this episode because it's probably one of my top in the show, because we finally find out that connection about Sawyer and John Locke's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really surprised none of you mentioned that before.
What? Oh.
Like, made that connection with him
They could do the
conning
same.
everybody.
Yeah.
People have commented on YouTube. Back in like season 1, episode 4, they're like, I bet Audrey's gonna predict the season 3, episode 19 twist.
That's so
And I was
funny.
like, yeah, they probably are, because
None
they
of
keep...
us predicted it.
None of you did.
Dude, it's just
Hassan, you
Locke's
did earlier.
dad was like so
A
over the
comment.
top evil
Yes.
that
yeah.
like we were just like, man, he took his son's kidneys, he keeps
Yeah,
stealing
it was
his
just
son.
like so much different than like trying to sell jewelry at a gas station and ripping people off. You know,
Well, that's what
I
Sawyer
think
did,
Sawyer.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think I connected. I mean, they're both con artists, but like completely different.
But I thought for sure you were going to get it in the last Locke episode where we saw him conning that woman marrying her for her money, which
Oh.
is exactly what happened to
I
Sawyer.
did
was
think
like,
about that because I was like, it's the same story, but I didn't
think that.
I didn't think any deeper. I was just like,
I just
It's a
thought
good
there
twist.
must
We've seen
be
that
a
before.
ton of cons in America.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I didn't connect it because I was like, you know, there's Sawyer, there's the other people that Sawyer know.
Right. and
Yeah,
all
like
the
there could
connection
be
of bad
so
people.
many different people.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a good point.
That's why I never
Yeah.
guessed. That
Which is
was
what
him.
makes this, I think, a good twist because it's like you don't expect it, and then it also makes a ton of sense. Those are like
Yeah.
the best twists, I think.
Yeah,
true.
and then
Um,
Richard going to get the file, like that was so played.
Did you see Ben's face when Locke was like, "Are you trying to embarrass me?"
Yeah, Ben
when,
was like, why
when
would
he
I
said
do
that to Ben. Yeah, it made me feel like Richard was going
Right.
behind Ben's back a little bit
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he.
But
what
Ben said what I was thinking earlier, but at the beginning of the episode or at the end of the last one, I don't know. When I was talking about like, why are we so focused on fertility when there's like crazy stuff?
Richard said
and then
that.
Richard was like, Ben's lost sight of the important, like.
Yeah. So what is the important stuff?
I don't know.
All the
Stuff
like
about the
healing
island.
spines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer
Everything.
disappearing.
Yeah.
Which also makes sense why everyone is so interested in Locke because, you know,
Right.
they're all hopeful.
Yep. But it was very cultish to see them stand there and watch him
Yeah, that was
have to
weird.
try
kill
to
his
kill.
own father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very weird.
Yeah.
They're all cultish about everything.
I agree.
And the other thing is, I'm just pointing this out. Hassan, back in, I don't know if it was the last Locke episode or the one before that, but whatever it was, Locke's dad was running some con, and you were convinced that Locke was going to kill his father and go on some revenge. Like, I think it was in the last Locke episode.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Yep, he's gonna kill him. This is the episode." And I was thinking, like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he thinks Locke's gonna kill him, and
I mean, he did technically. First
Kind
degree
of,
murder.
in a way.
First degree murder.
is that first degree
It's
murder?
conspiracy with intent.
Let us know in the comments. For sure.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Sawyer's would only be considered second degree because what Sawyer did is considered a crime of passion.
Ah, interesting.
But if
So
Locke
it's less-
planned it, but he didn't do it, is it first degree murder?
Yeah.
don't know.
So many gray
You
areas.
don't have to
Accomplice
commit the
to a
murder. You don't have to commit the
Yeah, I was
murder.
gonna say, isn't it accomplice to murder?
But if
He
he's
did
the
lock
one
him in the
who
room.
planned it, though.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
first
But then
degree
what about
murder.
Ben? What does Ben? Does Ben have any relation or
Yeah,
any
but Ben
input to this?
didn't kidnap him.
Look,
Bring
they
him to
provided
a
Locke with the
ship.
information, and Locke knew exactly what he could do with that
Yes,
information.
Ben did kidnap him from Tallahassee.
No, I know, but like Locke literally like took him to a ship and brought Sawyer.
Yeah.
Knowing exactly what would happen.
Controversial
But-
statement.
The
But
pretense.
Ben brought him to the island knowing that he would die.
Yeah, I mean, but I think
I
right.
think Locke proved that like that wasn't for sure when he
Yeah.
didn't kill him.
That's true.
And then it wasn't
Richard.
It wasn't Ben that gave Locke the information
Yeah.
about James and
Sure.
I don't know
the man who
why.
killed his father.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I was when Richard said your father has to go. I was kind of surprised hearing that
Me
from Richard.
too, because I thought he was like on the other side. He was like, "Oh, he just wanted to embarrass you, blah blah blah. You're special, you know." But then he's like, "But you still have to kill him."
But you
I was
know,
like, "What?"
He was standing there watching it happen.
Yeah.
you know what I've noticed though with like all of the Locke flashbacks?
Yes.
He's like obsessed with being special.
Yes. Such
That's
a good
what I'm
point.
saying. Like
Such a
he's
good
so he doesn't like being told no. He doesn't like being told he's like not ready, and he likes being special. And all three of those things are like perfect to manipulate.
I was gonna say prime manipulating. That's such a good point. I love that you bring that up.
Like I feel like if some people were told like, oh, someone says you're not special, they'd be like, okay, so like
Yeah.
you know, like but like with him,
But-
that's like his kryptonite with all of these
I
scenarios.
also feel like it's gotten stronger since he got on the island, because if I was healed from from being paralyzed, I'd be like,
Dude.
I'm special.
But Rose is just like, this is awesome. She's not like on some like
That's true.
adventure.
I think John was, like you said, predisposed to having that be his kryptonite.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think partly that comes from, I'm trying to like dive into his psyche. I think it comes from the tragedies of his life.
Yeah.
Because you want to believe that those things happen for a reason and not that it's just random. And so if he's had all of these horrible things happen to him,
And he's like, oh, it all
I
happened
think
because
it
I'm
is
special.
perpetuating that special like
I see.
Yeah.
that kryptonite. I love that's such a good. I'm so glad you guys are thinking about that with Locke.
I don't know. I kind of feel like, dude, Rose is happy that she's healed.
Yep.
And she's enjoying life.
Well, because she's had a better perspective on life, I think,
That's
throughout
true.
her whole life. And I think John has had an unhealthy perspective for some of it. Because of just all the bad things that were happening to him. So you don't have to go this far, but I sympathize with him because the tragedy of feeling like you're always special and then the tragedy of being manipulated is tragic.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who are you sympathizing with?
With Locke.
Oh, with Locke.
I feel bad for him. Not sympathize, but I feel bad because you can tell Ben's doing the same thing, taking advantage,
Yeah.
just like his dad
And
did.
he uses the same words.
And he's just as gullible,
Yeah.
like with it.
Like this is the police officer said the same thing once he came out from being undercover.
Yep.
He's like, you're not special.
He said you're
And then
amenable
that's
for
what-
coercion.
Yeah, and that's what Locke, that's what set him off last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, dude, like...
Yeah, it's such a fascinating dynamic. I think Ben and Locke scenes are my favorite.
Really?
hands down. I just love seeing, 'cause
My-
you can see Ben's wheels turning, and you can see how gullible Locke is, and it's just
My
just great
favorite
acting.
scenes is when people catch Ben off guard.
Kind of like when Locke said that to him.
No.
I see. Like when the bad guy gets ruined.
Yeah, I don't like Ben.
Yeah.
Like with Juliet, she's an interesting villain.
Yeah.
But like Ben isn't really an interesting villain to me.
Okay. I like him as a villain.
I feel like I know how he's gonna act, you know?
Mhm.
I know the way he's gonna say things, and I know how people are gonna react to that, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas with Juliet, it's like I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know her
She's
plan.
a mystery.
And she catches me off guard, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
And I think that's why she's a better villain.
Gotcha. Yeah.
With Ben, it's just kind of predictable.
And we don't
Yeah.
know why Ben is even doing all this stuff. Like, Juliet, we can figure it's because she wants off the island, but, I'm still so confused by Ben.
Yeah, but we don't even know for sure if it's because she wants off the island. You know,
Yeah.
She
it
hates
was
Ben.
weird of her. It was
For
weird
Yeah,
keeping
of
she
her.
hates Ben.
For keeping him on there.
Jack
For
said
keeping
something about the look. Ben's lived there his whole life, and I'm still confused by that.
But also, who would drink a whole drugged orange juice like that just to go do some research? You know, that's strange.
Well, Richard pointed that out. Remember what Richard said
Yeah.
to her? Why are you fine with these things that were so secretive that no one's ever
Exactly.
heard of us? Why
But
are
then
you
he
fine?
that's
was like,
when,
it's because you know something special.
Is going on?
Yeah, but that's the
So
thing.
she
There's
wants to know
something
a special thing?
Yeah.
For me, I
Does she
feel
know
like
it
getting
already?
off the island.
Well,
I don't know
yeah,
if
now
she
she
actually
does.
wants to get off the island, because if she was doing all that
No,
to do
I think
research,
she does.
what if she still wants to do more?
Yeah,
And
but
the
that
way that she
flashback
saw her
convinced me
sister
that
and
she wants to go
everything.
back. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe.
Maybe
her.
some stuff has happened since then, but she was bawling her eyes out.
That's true.
Yeah.
When the plane crashed and Richard was showing her the kids, and so I think she still wants to go home. That's just I'm not. By the way, I say all these things, and I'm totally not thinking about the future. I'm in it with you guys. So
Sure, David.
I promise. I promise. I'm just
Right.
being devil's advocate a lot, and I'm also just trying to understand your thoughts, I guess. But there's one other thing I was thinking of that was interesting. So I want to go back to your debate but your opinion on Juliet versus Ben. The reason why I like Ben is for the same reason you don't like Ben.
Because he's predictable.
I like knowing kind of how he operates because it makes me think okay, then I know how they might be able to have an
that.
advantage or how to so I like kind of seeing his mind work, and I like knowing the characters a lot.
I see.
But I see exactly what you're saying because Juliet is unpredictable, and as a villain as a whole, I get that. But I like Ben as a character because I know him. I feel like I know him,
Yeah.
Also, we don't really know anything
I think
about
it's more fun with the writing, though.
to play with the writing.
Yeah,
with-
to not know,
Yeah.
for them to have me question: is she good now? Is
Yeah.
she bad now? Is she?
Yes.
You know,
I agree. I
you know,
agree. Yeah, you can play with that with the
Yeah,
writing and the interesting twists and stuff. And I will say, Lost is proven. Hopefully, characters are not always what they seem, and there's always depth in different things. So even though some characters now might seem very predictable, there's always options. You know what I'm saying? I'm super psyched for you guys to see the final 4 episodes this season. And
Me too.
the other thing we found out, sorry we didn't talk about this, is Naomi, her name. What did she say? She elaborated about the plane a little bit. They found the bodies. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, she said all the bodies were accounted for, and she was there to find Desmond. And they were hired, and she didn't know why. And they thought they were going to be in the middle of the ocean until the clouds cleared and she saw the island.
And how did Anthony Cooper get to the island?
He got off an accident. He hit the median and the paramedic was like smiling.
Oh,
and
and then-
shot up an IV.
then when he woke up, yeah.
he was in the island.
So you can understand how he thinks he's in hell if he thought his son was dead.
Yeah, and he thinks he's dead.
And you can also see how viewers who aren't
Think it's
paying close
purgatory.
attention think they're dead on the island.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they have all these little hints. And so that's why people like was giving up on the show. And it's like, come on, like you can see through these lines a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
See
You guys
what
know.
through these lines?
See through that they're lying about, like,
Well, you
that
can
it's
kind
not
of-
actually about
That they're
them
not in
being
hell.
dead. Like,
It's
it's
not-
not in
yeah.
hell.
Oh, you mean the whole purgatory thing?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the hell thing or the being dead thing.
Anyways,
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna call it a night, get cool down a little bit. Next week we're gonna watch an episode, The Man Behind the Curtain.
interesting. Wizard of Oz. Just
The Wizard of Oz, Henry Gale.
Are we gonna
Wasn't
find
he
out about Jacob?
I don't know. See, The
Probably
Man
not.
Behind the Curtain
Yes.
is The Man Behind the Curtain. Have you seen The Wizard of Oz?
Like no, not really.
Okay.
I
You
know
what
the
that-
story.
you what
I
that
know the
refers
tin,
to?
the lion, the scarecrow,
That's your homework is to watch The Wizard of Oz
And the
before
lake.
Assembly.
and the lady with the red shoes.
You're probably not on the camera that close, but you gotta lean over there. There you go.
Okay.
All right, thanks guys. Join our Patreon to see our full-length reactions and our early reactions. We have watched the season 3 finale, so check us out on Patreon. See what they thought about the season 3 finale.
Bye.
Bye.
I could move my ears.